Hello, beautiful Geminis. Welcome to my channel, The Intuitive Teacup. My name's Annie. I hope this video finds you well. We are going to do a small, little, tiny, petite, abbreviated, all those tiny words, love, romance, and relationships check-in. I'm calling it a temperature check. You can kind of check in, whoever that person is that you're thinking of or that you feel in the energy of. Yeah, we'll see where things are at. Again, it's going to be short and sweet, I hope. In and out, real quick. I'm just kidding. That sounded sexual. Anyway, guys, I hope this video finds you well. Everything about this video will be written in the description box below, including the decks I'm using here today, as well as my social media channels. I'm the Intuitive Teacup on Facebook and Instagram, as well as .com. All the information that you'll need, down in the box below, including how to book a personal if you're interested in that. Other than that, come into this reading with an open heart and an open mind. In general messages on YouTube, not everything will be your story. So it's up to you to use your own discretion and discernment, okay? If something fits, fantastic, take it and run with it. If it's foreign and strange, drop it like it's hot. Assume that it's going out to some other lovely Gemini who needs to hear it today. If you don't have a person, this could potentially represent someone coming in, but I have to be honest, the temperature checks are more about that person you're thinking of, okay? So if that's not you, it might not be your message. Boom, showing up in your own reading. Gemini, the lovers, I love it. Wrapping your tail around someone that you just want to hug and squeeze and love. Could also be another Gemini that you're thinking of too. So let's see where your person is at. So you have, for major arcana, you have quite a bit. You have strength, so you have a Leo, you have a Libra coming up, you have some Cancerian, maybe Pisces energy, and more Pisces energy. So a lot of big cast of characters here, Gemini, so pick your person. All right, so signing a marriage contract? Or someone soon to be your wife? Let's see, what's that about? Or maybe you're just considering it, you're thinking about it, you've gone very internal and you're dreaming of like a spiritual union, potentially, getting into some sort of like lifelong commitment with someone, a contract of sorts. So again, you can always choose to view this through the lens of a work relationship, you know, your successful career or whatever it is. But yeah, I mean, I'm reading for love. So I mean, to me, this, if you're not thinking about a Libra, you're thinking about like a lifelong contract, a soul, like a very spiritual, like a soulmate contract with someone. Again, potentially a water sign, a Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, though it doesn't have to be. I want to throw some clarifiers on it. Let's do this one. Why not? All right, right straight through. Let's see. What's this all about? The Tower. All right, well, that fell out down there. We'll deal with that later. Clarify justice for me, please. Though the justice may have something to do with the Tower, the ending of a relationship, or some of you wanting to separate from a Cancer. Doesn't have to be. Queen of Swords. All right, so double Libra energy. You have a lot of Libra energy coming through here. The High Priestess is being presented with, interesting, water and fire. So opposites. Opposites attract is sort of what's going on here. You have a hot flame. You have a hot passion for potentially a water sign, or it's indicating that one of you is much more, much more pushy is sort of what I'm getting, and the other one is more the receptive. So it could be that you've made some sort of offer and now you're waiting to hear back, but it's really funny. The way it's being translated is like, if you sent some sort of offer out to like a flirtation, asking somebody out, they may have delayed. Yeah, they may have gone dark on you or silent and you're waiting to hear back. But as much as you're like, it's fine. Like, I'll hear back. You're doing this thing of just like, you're checking your phone every 2 seconds to see if they've communicated with you. Will they communicate? I'm not sure. Your person is definitely all caught up in their head. They're thinking about their life. They're thinking about their job. They're thinking about their family. They're thinking about traveling. Piscean energy with the Six of Swords. Like, my knee-jerk reaction with Six of Swords is usually they're moving on. They've moved on. But it's quite possible that if this does have to do with a solid, solidified commitment, that you're potentially thinking marriage material. I don't think if you propose the idea of marriage, this person's leaving you. So it could indicate Six of Swords, they're moving towards something. I mean, they are moving towards like the center of the spread, which is this, I keep wanting to say opposites attract. It doesn't have to be fire and water, because obviously you, Gemini, are an air sign. But there's something about this, there's a little bit of mystery of getting it to fit just right. So yeah, there's a lot of open doors here. A lot of open doors. Let's hop in and see if we can get more. So Seven of Swords, somebody who, I said the same thing to Scorpio. It's like, some days they're in, some days they're out. It's either they can't wait to see you because they're so excited and they're running towards you, but they're being forgetful. They're not crossing all their T's and dotting their I's. They're leaving stuff behind that they're going to have to go and revisit. So this is speaking to me about someone, and this could be you, this could be your person, someone who still is carrying around a little bit of, I hate to say it, but carrying a cup for someone else. Besides the person coming through in this relationship, they're not 100% in, and that is definitely indicated to me with both the High Priestess being silent as well as the Hangman considering whether they are ready to transition into a new cycle, into a new phase in this relationship, potentially putting something in writing. Again, it could be a marriage contract or just the idea of a firm commitment to one another. I think they are wanting to move on. It's almost like they're trying to imagine what it would be like to move forward with you in this commitment. But, I'm struggling with this a little bit. There's something about they're so excited and they just want to go do it. But I guess, okay, here's what it is. My concern for this is that I don't want to use the term rebounding because that's not exactly accurate. There is love and passion and excitement for you, although this could be your energy too, where someone is just like, oh boy, I get to see my person and I can't wait and it's going to be so great. But they're something about they're not leaving the trail, they're not watching the trail of all the stuff they're leaving behind. And it does have to do with their thoughts. They're scattershot. I do think it's your person. You might be dealing with a Pisces or an Aquarius. Their thoughts are scattered. They're all over the place. And I don't dislike your person. I'm not saying that, but even though they appear to be all in with you, there's a lot they're not telling you. There is some secretive energy with the High Priestess, and that secretive energy has to do, they're still holding a candle, a flame, warmth in their heart for someone in their past. And it might be an air sign from their past, though it doesn't have to be. But I'm thinking that's what this Tower card has to do with. They chose to walk away from someone in their past, potentially an earth sign, a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, doesn't have to be, or the opposite, an earth sign or whoever, doesn't really matter, chose to walk away from them to pursue someone else. I have a feeling that's what happened. I think this person coming up in your spread got rejected by someone else in a past relationship. They had a Tower moment, and I think they're doing work to rebuild themselves. I think slowly but surely, they're opening up to the idea of new love. It's taken a lot of strength. It's taken a lot of courage. It's taken a toll on their heart to have to go through that upheaval with someone that they really had feelings for. But they are presenting as single. I don't think they're involved with this person anymore. But in terms of being 100% ready to open up their heart to you and begin a new relationship, a fresh page, a clean start, they're very much in contemplation. Again, this isn't bad. I don't think they're moving away from you, Gemini. I think they are warming up to the idea of moving forward towards you. I hope that makes sense. Because, in their action card, they have the Lovers. So overall in a love spread, positive, as well as it being your card. They're something about their fat collecting. They're getting their data. You might be dealing with an air sign, a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. They're doing their research on you. It could be kind of, they might even be looking at you online. There is like a small flame of passion or desire. I don't necessarily think this person has acted on it yet, but they're looking at the source material and they like what they see. They're probably checking out your stuff on like social media or something about that. I don't think they're giving you a lot of words or dialogue, which is very interesting because I don't know, with the page, I don't think it's brand new. And again, temperature checks. I'm not really necessarily reading for new love. The one thing I will pose, and this could be you, Gemini, if you have options, you're also thinking about a fire sign, but you're not communicating with them. An Aries, Leo, Sag, or you're not letting on that you, something about like butterflies in the tummy. You are excited or intrigued by a fire sign, but you're silent. You are not at all showing face. You're being very internal about those feelings. You probably have a Libra interested in you, and you may have, again, reached out to a Pisces or an Aquarius that they're not exactly sure how to move forward with this. Some days they really want to. Some days they're eager beaver and they're just like, oh boy, I get to see my Gemini. But again, something about there being not messy, not sloppy. They're being inconsistent with their thoughts. There's something about, they have all these thoughts and they're all about Gemini, but then other days they want to go back and they want to think about the X. They want to think about the Aquarius. They want to think about the Earth sign. That, you know what I mean? They're half in, half out, and it's not for lack of interest in you. They just, it feels like they're still recovering from a tower moment and they haven't fully realized if they're ready to detach from what is emotionally void. That person that left them, they still may have love in their heart for this person, but I do think that person has moved on. So it's like, all right, well, shit, I have my shiny pentacle here. Am I ready to give it to Gemini, or should I kind of get my ducks in a row here? Under this do I or don't I, this kind of in-betweenish energy is the Ten of Pentacles. So this person could, and the Tower. This person probably just got divorced or out of a very long-term relationship, in which case they're putting out the feelers to see if anyone else is interested in them, and I think you are. But yeah, they're not committing to one yet. They're testing the waters is very much the energy I get from this. Throw some romance angels on it. Again, there might be a few people coming through here. It does seem like there's one interested in you. You're interested in one. You may be holding a flame for, someone in the past, as is your person. There's definitely a few players. Lots of major arcana. That is indicating to me it's complicated. There's a few people in this spread, so only you will know who all of them are, but over your potential Libra who's interested in you, potential marriage contract, thinking about it, or getting out of a marriage contract is soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. Wow, that's heavy energy. I'm not really reading for I don't know. Never mind. I'm going to let you decide what that means to you. So under your person who experienced a tower moment and is still deciding if they're ready to open their heart up again to new love, this says, let your friends help you, ask for and accept support from others. So, I mean, that could be you, Gemini, too. If that's not your person, if they're all in, no holds bar, it could be you that's still holding on to a past trauma, past experience. All right, so then you have passion. Over this person who's still deciding if they want to move towards you, they're trying to envision what life would be like with you. There is passion there. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Let's pull a card for this. It could be a potential Leo or an Aries or a Leo or a Sag that you, Gemini, you're thinking about silently, but again, you're giving no indication to this person that you're even remotely interested, but you think about them. Silently, quietly. I don't even think you're communicating with them at all, but you're holding a flame for a fire sign because they're very confident. They're very confident and very well spoken, and they might even be involved in acting or entertainment. Something about you see them in like a spotlight. So that says honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. That could be your person over here too. This is like a metaphor, but the way the cards are, that person on a boat thinking about moving towards you, envisioning what it would be like to hang out with you more. That there could be some time together with someone like relatively soon. And obviously we're all social distancing. Be safe, right? Tell me about this fire sign, because that really didn't answer my question. I mean, maybe that has to do with the honeymoon. Again, you guys will know, but that didn't answer my question. Tell me about this fire sign that Gemini is thinking about but not communicating with. Is that a tapped resource? Where are we at with that? That says, love yourself first. Okay, your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. That makes sense to me. Something about this whole thing about thinking about the fire sign but not communicating with them. It's not that you won't ever, because you do have that Ace of Wands, which wands can be a form of communication. More than anything, though, because it's coming with the High Priestess, who is silent. She does not communicate with anyone but God. There's something about you're keeping your passion, your torch of fire, you're keeping it very tame. You're not wanting to show hand. You're not wanting to reveal feelings for potentially a Leo or, again, another fire sign. So focus on yourself first. There is a sense of, I hate to say this, I'm sorry, a little bit of like cockiness. I don't know I feel like this person may have options, and so it's telling you don't put all your eggs in one basket with this potential fire sign, because again, they're 1 foot in, they're 1 foot out. They may be communicating with many, many, many people. Because there's an element of celebrity there. I don't know why that word is coming through, but are they Instagram famous? Are they, I don't know. Or they're just really popular on the dating apps. This person kind of has a little bit of like a player energy. Could be a Taurus. And then so the lovers, time apart from your partners on the horizon. Interesting. So that came out over the Gemini card, over the lovers. The action, I think there might be someone getting out of a marriage. Someone who, again, went through a tower moment with someone they love, and they're deciding if they're ready to get back into the game of love. Their action card is you. It's headed towards Gemini, and so I almost think this has to do with the person they're removing themselves from, or the person they're trying to clear out the energy of in their life. I just have to be honest with all these cards coming up. Soulmate, let your friends help you, passion, honeymoon, blah, blah, blah. This doesn't feel like a breakup that really involves you, Gemini. Again, for one or two of you, maybe, but overall, that's not like the collective I'm reading for. So, zodiac signs that want to come out in this reading for Gemini's miniature temperature check. I think I'm going to call these little sips, because I'm the intuitive teacup. You know how when you're testing the temperature of tea, you take little sips. That's what I'm going to call these. Moving on. My mini temperature love checks. Little sips. I think that's cute. Do you guys think that's cute? I think it's cute. Little sips. Let's see where you're at. Take a taste, see how it goes down. Aquarius came out. Pisces came out. Aries came out. And Pisces, again, bottom of your deck is Cancer. All right, y'all, that's what I got. Please like, share, subscribe. Let me know in the comments down below what resonates. I will see you very soon for more Tarot, Gemini. Bye.